I hate that one bathroom sign.
Welcome to Grumble Goat. My name is Matt Labodka, and this is a show about all the small things that drive me insane. Let's grumble.
Please don't throw anything into the toilet besides toilet paper. There, I said it. Did we all hear it? Do we understand? Don't throw things into the toilet that don't belong in the toilet. Why does every bathroom have to have this sign? Every restaurant, every bar, every library, every establishment has to put a sign in the bathroom that says don't throw things in the toilet. Why are we throwing things in the toilet? I know not to throw anything else in the toilet. I know this not because there's hundreds of signs I see throughout the year that remind me not to do this. I know this because when I was young, my parents took the time to put me through this training program that we call potty training. It's a simple process where a child gets a tour of the bathroom, for the general layout and purpose and function of the various things you might find in the bathroom, like a toilet, say. And then the kind of one rule around the toilet, which is there's only 3 things that go into a toilet. And the 3 things are easy to remember. It's number 1, number 2, and number 3 is the toilet paper. What other kinds of things? This is not a receptacle for garbage. Did you go into the toilet with your Starbucks coffee and you decided you were finished and you threw the cup down in after? What are we throwing into the toilet? Were you not able to finish your Chipotle burrito and you just thought the other half would just go down with what became of the rest of it? Stop throwing things in the toilet. I've worked at new restaurants where there is not the sign in the toilet, and it's somewhat of a relief. It's a breath of fresh air. It's like, oh, this is nice. They trust us to know for ourselves how to behave in the washroom, and then a week goes by, and suddenly that sign is up. Some fashion of, our pipes are old and fragile. Please refrain from throwing anything into the receptacle. Why? I know the shampoo bottle has to be labeled, don't put in your eyeballs. And the bleach bottle has to say, not for ingestion. Of course, we have to put warning labels on everything. But folks, you were in a different bathroom an hour and a half ago, and it had the same sign. You can't remember between visits? The toilet is not the place to discard an old pair of shoes? Because I hate the derisive and negative reminder that we all can't just share nice things. And that's the grumble.
Grumble, 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 grumble.
What?
Grumble, 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 grumble. What's got your goat?
For the latter half of the show, we'll bring in my better half, Veronique, for an unpretentious look and a segment we call
What's got your goat?
Veronique.
Hi.
Hi. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
Fantastic. Thank you for joining me in the studio.
You're welcome.
I like this new pre-show ritual we've developed here.
We have a little meditation session.
Yeah, instead of like an improv warm-up thing, we've moved all the way to sit silently and breathe.
Yeah, and see your future self.
And
combine yourself with your future self.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am aligned with gratitude.
I'm aligned with gratitude too.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful for all of our listeners out there.
Me too.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, we're back.
Hey. Fantastic. I have a check-in.
Okay.
My check-in is just I have a reading of my play.
All right.
Yeah, Theater Reese is doing a reading of my play.
That's right.
So I'm very excited about that. And that's on Wednesday. If you're listening to this when this episode drops, it's on Wednesday. So if you can make it, check the Instagram. Check the Grumble Go Podcast Instagram. We'll drop the information there.
Okay.
But I'm very excited. Gruff, an origin story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got a grumble today.
You have a grumble?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I asked you before we started recording if you had a grumble today. No, but now you have one.
Not a full, just a starter grumble.
Oh, a starter.
Just a starter.
Okay, let's give it a start. All right.
Well, as we know, Valentine's Day is fast approaching.
Oh, shoot.
It's this week.
Oh, my gosh.
Just in case you forgot.
Nope, did not forget. Definitely have a plan.
I'm radiating hearts.
You are radiating hearts. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about Valentine's Day? Or was that just a reminder to our audience out there?
It's a reminder to our audience to pay attention to your partners this week.
Oh, pay attention to your partners this week. Okay, and that's your grumble?
No, my grumble is I think it's ridiculous when people bring their treasures to how they're celebrating. So, prime example, I work at a restaurant, and we get people that come in for Valentine's Day, and they bring long stem roses. They bring giant bouquets into the restaurant.
Oh, that's lovely.
Is it? I don't know if it's lovely or not. I don't know if it's lovely.
I like the idea of going into a crowded space with more crowding things.
Right. I mean, your coat is like clumsy enough, you know?
Yeah.
And then they have these giant flowers.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I know we did an episode on flowers, and I do love flowers. That's the thing. I'm not saying that I don't like flowers. Like, I immediately look at those giant flowers and I think, ooh, what did your partner do wrong? How did they have to make that up to you today?
Oh, wow. Okay. Note to myself, don't get Veronique any flowers.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I love flowers.
Just not in the restaurant.
Just not long stem roses.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, flowers take up a good amount of space.
Yeah.
There are some things that just don't fit in the place you try and put it.
I just feel like if you were going to give that romantic gesture, it should be private. Before you go out.
Yeah.
Like, oh, here are your roses, so that you can put them in water.
Yeah, and might as well just drop them right in the trash now, because we're not bringing them to the restaurant.
No, well, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You're going to pick
So
flowers.
if you have flowers and you're trying to get rid of them, where are you going to throw them?
The compost.
The compost. Okay.
Or the park.
Or the park,
Yeah.
you give them back to nature.
Yeah, just like we
or
do
you
our
can throw them in a
trees.
trash can.
No.
And they'll end up in a landfill, and that's fine. They're biodegradable.
I mean, generally, that's what ends up happening.
Or you can, like, if you were at a restaurant and you had a bunch of flowers and you're like, there's no room for this, you might jam it down the toilet.
What?
You got to get rid of these flowers somehow.
No, that doesn't. You don't flush. You can't flush anything except the thin toilet paper.
You're not allowed to flush anything?
You can't flush flowers down the toilet.
I thought it was like a garbage disposal down there.
No, that's a misconception.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Everyone wants to advertise that these wipes are flushable. Oh, you can flush this kitty litter. Like, you can flush everything
Flush
down the
kitty
toilet.
litter?
You can flush everything down the toilet.
You can flush everything down the toilet.
You can't flush anything down the toilet
can't.
except
Okay.
waste
Just waste.
and a little bit of toilet paper
Okay, so it's like a waste basket.
with water. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a water flush basket.
Water flush
Yeah.
basket. Not for waste, except for the waste that we talk about when we mean the bathroom.
Just human waste.
Okay, all right.
Human waste and light toilet paper.
Okay, what happens if I jam a bunch of flowers down the toilet, though? If I have to get rid of them?
It's gonna clog
It's
the
gonna
pipes.
clog the pipes.
Yes.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
You know that.
I know that.
Have you noticed that in every bathroom that's accessible to multiple people, there's a sign on the wall?
Yeah.
What's the sign say?
It says, don't flush anything down the toilet except the toilet paper we offer.
Why do we need that reminder 5 times a day?
That's the thing. That's crazy.
Yeah.
The sign's there for a reason.
Yeah.
It's because someone put things that should not be flushed down the toilet.
Yeah.
Like,
and not
it's-
just once. This
Right.
isn't like one toilet I
No.
come across
No.
is labeled like this.
It's all toilets.
Every toilet.
Yeah, it's not like a goldfish. You're not like flushing snails down the toilet. You know what I mean?
Do people bring handfuls of snails to the toilet to get rid of them? Like, is this who's throwing all this stuff down the toilet?
Okay, well, women are. They're putting feminine products in the toilet.
Oh,
and we
feminine
know that. We already know. You know that tampons, I think I saw this meme, and it may be AI, I don't know. But they said that tampons could have saved the Titanic. That's how absorbent they are.
Oh, in absorbency.
Yeah, so if you
All
had a
it
bunch
could have
of-
absorbed the entire Atlantic Ocean.
Atlantic Ocean.
It would have just absorbed. Instead of sinking, it would have just slowly rested on a bed of expanded tampons.
That's right, until help got there.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. So what do you think is going to happen when you flush one down the toilet? It expands in the pipe.
It expands and absorbs all of the water.
Yes. It's designed to absorb blood, okay? Which is
Okay.
thicker than water.
I see.
Okay.
Now, this thought has crossed my mind.
Yeah.
I didn't go over it in the Grumble. I didn't dwell on
Are you
this.
not, or do you not have intimate knowledge of what it feels like
I
or
have
is?
not heard the Titanic analogy before. That one's new on me. But I do understand that there are some of the populace that menstruate.
Yeah.
And that's not something I have to deal with.
No,
So-
you don't.
So I assume that some of these things are going down the toilet, but I didn't think they were doing as much damage as, say, half a burrito or something.
No, it's all doing damage down the pipes. Just think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Every building was probably built in the 1920s, if not sooner.
All buildings were built 1920s or sooner.
Right. Lead paint. Think lead paint.
Uh-huh.
Think pipes that haven't seen the light of day in hundreds of years.
Hundreds of years.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Do you think that you could flush a flushable down that toilet?
Now, see, if you're talking about Matt,
Yeah.
I don't think I could flush a flushable down a toilet because I was trained to only flush 3 things down the toilet.
What are 3
So
things?
I will not bring myself to flush anything else down. What are the 3 things?
Yeah.
Well, let's go over them. Number 1.
Okay.
Number 2.
Okay. Yeah.
And number 3 is toilet
The
paper.
paper. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Great. That's what I was double checking.
That's all you can flush.
Yeah.
Now, I think, come to think of it, we had a fish tank. So I think fish went down the toilet.
Yeah. No, fish definitely went down the toilet.
Okay. So
Yeah.
4 things can go down the toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like dead fish.
Right. Yeah. I mean, this isn't like an adventure. This isn't a floosh ride for them.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
not as a joyful little adventure.
I just don't understand how come people haven't gotten the message.
I know.
And I also don't understand why the marketing companies still think it's a good idea to be like, this is flushable. You can flush this.
Yeah, this new plague of flushable wipes is wild to me. We've thousands of years we've settled for leaves of paper to clean ourselves up, or as you like to dwell on, the bidet.
Yeah, the bidet.
These wipes.
But see, here's the thing now. Now, I don't think anything was ever flushable ever, because when they're kings and queens in a castle,
Yeah.
you just had an area where you went number 1, that was a separate bathroom, and then area number 2 was where you did number 2, and that was just number 2, occasionally number 1 if you can't help it, and then it just went down a shaft. And what they used to do is that they would take the manure and they would put it in things.
Yeah.
They would fuel other things, so
They'd
you
grow
couldn't.
flowers with it.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to flush
Right.
flowers
So
with it.
you couldn't put paper in there if
Right.
it didn't biodegrade, because then all that manure is useless.
Oh,
It's not reusable. Nothing
All
is
right.
reusable. If you
I see.
put all that.
And now there's got to be a sign everywhere.
Yeah.
Stop putting things down the toilet.
I don't understand where the education lacks.
Yeah, that's yes, exactly. Because I was trained by my folks, and they were trained by their folks before them.
Right.
It's a generational knowledge of how to use a toilet.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like this isn't really taught in schools. It's taught at the home. You know what I mean? You
Right.
learn your
there
home's
there was no
toilet.
class over
Yeah.
what is flushable.
Yeah.
Like how to use a bathroom.
And generally, when the pipes got clogged, you had to call the plumber, and
Yeah.
then all of a sudden, no more putting this down the toilet.
Yeah.
No more putting this down the toilet.
Yeah.
I know.
This should be normal
There are
knowledge.
signs now.
Yeah.
There are signs in bathrooms that say, in between your business, flush.
Oh, that's a new sign on me.
Did you know that there are signs like that?
In between your business.
In between your business.
So it's just a repeated flapper going on
yeah,
down
it's
there.
just like, if you think you clogged the toilet, flush it and then keep going.
Oh, don't make a big old
Don't make a big dump.
old pie.
Yeah.
Don't make a big old pie down
Yeah.
there and then coat it with paper and then try and flush.
Yeah.
They're like, if there's a lot going on down there, maybe a couple flushes.
Do a couple flushes. How badly did we have to mess the pipes up that we have to double flush? That's crazy to me. Someone messed it up so
Yeah.
badly. It's the same educational process where recycling comes from.
Okay.
Right? So in America, we are
okay.
trained as children, a clear plastic bag is recycling and a black plastic bag is trash.
Uh-huh.
So you're visually always going to go, oh, that's black, boop, trash in there. Oh, that's clear. I'm going to put my water bottle in there.
Yeah.
And now I don't understand how we haven't been able to continue that education for people that didn't learn it.
Yeah.
You know?
Speaking of this education and relearning, even after our, 18-month education on bathroom use, there should be a little bit of a re-education somewhere along the line.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people aren't doing things the way they
Well,
should be doing.
that's what the signs are for.
We all learn at 18 months old. And then there's no continuing education after that.
No.
We're just sort of like, all right, you're on your own. So however you interpreted that lesson when you're 2 years old,
Right.
is sort of like, which is whatever that we, and 2-year-olds aren't known for absorbing the right information.
Right. It's like that book, I Poop Too or something.
Everybody poops?
Everybody poops. That's that book.
And everybody does poop.
Yeah,
and I think maybe a continuing education situation would be helpful.
Yes, I
maybe
think so,
around
too.
4th grade or something like that.
Sure.
Yeah, we have health class at like 6th grade or something like that where you learn about reproductive health.
Yeah.
Maybe in 4th grade we do okay, let's revisit that topic of potty training.
Yeah.
Like, because it's the place you go where like that is private, like people don't follow you in there, and like if you don't get an evaluation,
right?
Yeah, you don't get an annual like review on how you're using the bathroom. Maybe we need something like that.
Yeah.
It'd be like, all right, now you've come of age, you've been doing this for a few years. Let's just double check.
So you have time limits.
Time limits?
Yeah, time limits.
Time limits?
Yeah.
You mean just browsing Reddit?
Yes, I just mean like sitting on the toilet.
On the toilet.
Yeah.
Why we need time limits?
Yeah, exactly.
That's not exactly what I'm trying to get at.
You've been on the toilet for 5 minutes.
Okay, I meant more like in a hygiene sense.
Well, then we need the bidets. And then that is a class.
That's the answer. You know what? That's the thing. You know what? Hose them down.
Yeah, hose them down.
Forget the toilet paper entirely.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just spray them down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then in bathrooms, there'll be two, you have the hand towels to dry your hands, and then you'll have another towel, and that's with the bidet.
Everybody shares a towel.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying.
Everyone
should have their own bidet towel.
Mm-hmm. So you keep it next to your wallet.
No.
Like it folds up, you keep it in your
You
wallet.
hang it next to the bidet.
No, I'm talking about a public restroom.
Oh.
You're not going to have one at every, like you're a regular at a restaurant, you might keep yours there.
Yes.
But you're not going to be a regular everywhere.
You should carry one with you. You
Yeah.
should carry with a
It's like the
washcloth.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yes.
You just bring a towel.
Just bring a towel.
Yeah.
And don't flush it either.
And don't flush your toilet. If you're done with your towel, place it in the proper receptacle,
Yeah.
which is the urinal.
I don't know. I think we could do a whole bathroom reform. We don't need men's and women's anymore. We just need bathrooms.
Okay.
Like floor to ceiling bathrooms. Everyone gets a bathroom.
Everyone gets a bathroom.
Yeah.
That'll work great at intermission.
Exactly.
At a Broadway play.
Yeah. And then we're all in line and it's like floor to ceiling and it's just a toilet.
Forget floor to ceiling. Why don't they make theater seats toilets?
Well, the flushing would be distracting for the actors.
Well, the intermission will rename intermission to flushing time.
Could you imagine?
Slowly make your pie down there, the whole act one. No courtesy flushes here.
This has been an episode of Grumble Goat.
Thanks for listening.
I'm Mat Labodka.
I'm Veronique Hurley. Please subscribe.
I hate when people say please subscribe.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
No, I don't think anything was ever flushable ever.
We did it. We've conquered another one of life's little annoyances. But the truth is, what I really hate is commercials. And I'll wager you do too. And that's why Grumble Goat is proudly commercial-free. But to keep it that way, it takes the support of fellow grumblers like you. If you hate commercials, head on over to our Patreon page and see if becoming a Grumble Kid is right for you. And, as always, don't forget to Grumble Goat responsibly and share with a friend.
Grumble, 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 grumble. Pa, 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 pa.